pick a reading. I feel like I haven't done one of those in like a really long time and I want to do one. So I'm going to pick two numbers. Give yourself a minute to think about which one you want to choose, which one's coming up for you, which one your intuition is like leaning more towards. And then we'll get started. Okay. Okay. If you picked 555, you're going first. So let us see what's coming for you. What is coming your way? What new door is opening up for you? You know what I feel like immediately? It's like something about shedding weight, um, shedding some type of skin you don't want to wear anymore. For some reason, I feel like I want to take this fucking coat off because it's like whatever is holding you back is no longer holding you back. And yes, we're just gonna align with that. Okay. What is? Oh, it is the devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. Capricorn season. Yes, it is. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Yes. Whatever is holding on to you so tightly, you have literally freed yourself from it. So congratulations, okay? Congratulations. I don't care how you're entering this new year, whether it was peacefully, whether it wasn't peacefully, whether it was stressed or you know what? If you didn't sleep last night, you found it hard to go to sleep, and even if you didn't really do anything, a change is occurring. We have the moon, which is Pisces. We have Eight of Wands, which is the energy. It's kind of representing fast movement. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay. It kind of feels like time has ticked over. Enough time has passed now in order for something to flourish, for you to flourish. It's almost like the way I'm thinking about it is like if you crack a mirror, it's like a certain amount of time of bad luck, or if you do something, it goes on like your credit for however long before it like disappears. So it's almost like there was something that you were in, there was something that you were tied to, and it's almost like this like taking a breath and like feeling such relief because you're in this new time period, you're in this new timeline. Even if like previously you didn't really know what the the barrier was, what the restriction was, you were just kind of living it, breathing it. That is done. That is gone. That's what it kind of feels like. Is like the time for wherever or whatever you've been through, whatever cycle has run out now. And so this feels brand new. Maybe you even feel brand new. But it's like the pages going forward of a book, of your book, are empty. And so, oh, we got death. Fuck, death. Okay, Scorpio. This is definitely a huge ending. Huge ending. This will feel significant to you as well, because you might not have ended this year in like a really great way. You may have ended this year in the same way that your cycle of life, especially this last one, has been, which may have been difficult. You may have been not sleeping, tired, exhausted, over it, like missing people, missing connections, wondering, frustrated, longing, craving, just like yearning for something that never quite found you. And so maybe that's how you entered this new year. That's kind of what it feels like. And so there is a shift that has occurred. There is a shift that is occurring within yourself. Oh shit. Look at that. Okay, look, Cancer coming up and the High Priestess. Bitch. The Chariot and the High Priestess card coming out. Chariot and the High Priestess card. Two like fast moving energies coming in here. Two fast moving energies coming in here. The Moon card kind of makes me think that the Moon card makes me kind of think, especially with the High Priestess, it kind of makes me think that not that you were oblivious to what was happening around you, but it's almost like it's almost as if like you kind of had to you kind of had to make the best of a situation. It was almost as if like you kind of just accepted fate for what it was, and maybe you even came to an assumption that um you don't want to end next year in the same way. You don't want to be in the same position. You don't want to be craving, yearning, longing for the same things. It will be different, and this will be the last year that you'll ever have to feel these things again. And so you're so divinely connected right now. You might be feeling like more sensitive than you usually would. And I feel like that's significant because you are a sensitive person in the way that you're very sensitive to the energy, to the way things shift and change, to the moon, and potentially even like an empath where you pick up people's energy, and sometimes it isn't something that you can be closed off from. It kind of just comes towards you and hits you, kind of like bulldozes you over. And so, High Priestess energy, the way I'm seeing that is like I'm kind of like wanting to hold like a womb, or it's like something being retracted. What is it? Look at that. Oh my god. We got the Page of Pentacles, we got the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. The Emperor with the Worlds. The Emperor, I'm not going to roll my eyes. I'm not going to roll my eyes. I'm not going to roll my eyes. The High Priestess, Ace of Wands. Guys. Oh my gosh. Okay. You wanted to let someone go in 2024. No matter how you woke up, they're still on your mind. They're still there. Still feeling them. You think you're in a healing process to move through that energy because you're like, eventually it'll just dissipate. Eventually I'll just move on like I have with everyone else. Oh my gosh, we got the World card. We got the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Swords in reverse. We got the Knight of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The universe is so smart. Now that you have sort of gotten to a point where Spirit like really put you through it, they put you through it. They put you through the paces last year. Even if last year was like fucking a day ago, they put you through the paces last year in order for you to get to a point where like you really had to let go because you were breaking your own heart, and you were entertaining things that just were not supporting the life that you were already trying to create. Even if this person like came back in or disappeared, or came back in or disappeared, or even if it was just their energy that was consistently like being around you, this person like literally drives you fucking crazy in good ways and also bad ways. But it's like their inconsistency in your life was like their last straw. Like their choices in life are what pushed you to move on, to move forward, to choose yourself. But it's almost like there's been this tether this whole time where you're like, just fucking let me go. Like I'm over this. If you don't want to commit to me, if you don't want to move forward with me, then I am choosing, as hard as it fucking is, to move forward without you. And it's like I said in my last fucking reading, this person's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. And it's like Spirit had to get you to that point of letting go, where it's like you truly like released it. You released it in whatever form that looks like, whether it was feeling the heartbreak, whether it was like finally coming into a conclusion within your own mind where you're like, there's somebody out there for me. This person isn't showing up as that. I'm not accepting that any longer. I'm shifting this way. That wasn't an easy thing. And why the fuck? The energy that's coming up right now, fuck me. The Emperor with the World, the Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. This person finally shows up with the offer. After all of that, this person finally shows up with an offer. And it's like I said before, maybe time had to pass. Again, you were mirroring each other in different ways, but it's like the clock struck midnight and something ended, something karmic ended, just some fucking timeline ended. And it's almost like you may have taken a long time to go through your healing journey. This person's going through it in like very fast paced. There's no breathing room. There's no moments for hesitation. It's like they're literally in a slingshot right now, and they're going through everything in like a matter of like days or like a matter of hours. So Emperor coming in with the World, Eight of Swords, which to me is like, yep, there's no restrictions. This person doesn't have the same hold on you as they used to. You may now be the one that feels kind of unavailable because you're refocusing on what matters. Or you may even you just not trust this person anymore, and they need to earn that back. There needs to be action and change behavior in order to get you into, or order to get back in your good graces, in order to show you that they are here for the long haul. They're ready and they're willing to do whatever it is they need to in order to show you like how much they love you or how much they care or whatever the fuck. Ten of Pentacles, this might take a while. And I feel like it's more so, it kind of feels like if you're reading a book and it's like, it's the kind of groveling you want, right? Where it's like most of the book is this person groveling and trying to show this person that I'm sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for the past mistakes that the version of me made that I'm no longer. I own it. I'm taking accountability. I'm taking responsibility for those actions. I'm willing to do whatever it takes in order to win you back, in order to show you that I'm here. I'm not leaving. I'm not going away. I'm here for the long haul. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is the love offer. And then Page of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. Why do I want to roll my eyes? Why do I want to roll my eyes? Anyway, what else is coming? Two of Pentacles, balance. This isn't a bad or negative message either. I just kind of like this energy that's coming out is potentially like what they've put you through is almost made you like, no, I'm done. Like, yeah, I kind of feel like it's, yes, they have to grow, but it's like the little girl or little boy or like whatever inside you is like, it's almost like every time they show up, even if you don't show them, right? Because it's almost like you don't want to show all your cards. They have to put all their cards on the table. They've got to earn it. They've got to earn you. And so even though you may not show them that, it's almost like there's this giddiness, this hopefulness, almost like you don't want to get your hopes up again because of what's happened in the past, but you're willing to receive. You're willing to receive. You're willing to observe. You're really willing to continue through your own journey. But it's almost like you want to see how it goes. You want to see what comes up, what they're willing to do. You're willing to notice it and see it. On the inside, you're like, oh my God, finally. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Let this not be another lesson. But it's almost like they're going to have to show you in order for the parts of you that you used to be with them to actually come out. Which is how it should be, okay? I saw that Eight of Pentacles come up. Oh my gosh, open your hearts, which I feel like your heart, that's not the issue. That's not the issue. Your heart's always been open. A little too open, if I must say myself, but look, it's always been open. I feel like this is not judging previous you, get back your power. Yeah, just not like not judging yourself, not closing yourself off from continuing to look at things not through the eyes of love, but like understanding that you are love. Understand that you are love, and that your words, your communication is important. The way you say things, the way you communicate about things, it reflects in your journey. And so the way forward is open. Oh my gosh, watch the miracles unfold. Prayers from the heart. Then we have it's almost over, and the way forward is open. So possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom, and you're going to begin to look at the future with a smile, which I feel like you sort of do. You sort of do. Page of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles energy, which I like. It's very grounded, very calming. That is you. You are a very grounded person. Some of you might disagree, but I almost feel like you are a very grounded person. You just have that side of you where you are able to like take on and absorb other people's energy really easily. But the work you've done on yourself is what makes you so powerful. It's like, as much as that can affect you, you know what you need to do in order to push it back, in order to claim back your power in yourself. So let's do one more. Let's do one more. That is not how I expected this message to go. That's for fucking sure. We got, yeah, this is definitely your reading. 555. 555. Stay the path. Okay, stay the path. We have time to live. We have 888. And I found you, and I found this is definitely your love reading. This is definitely your love reading. The time to live card. I don't know if this came up before. It's like traveling for love, traveling for love, traveling for love. Something about transport of some kind is coming up and has been coming up. 888 is the funds being received. Resources coming in for you to help you continue to release stagnancy, lack. I found you when you found me. Yeah, this is a different reality for you guys. This is the reality that your higher self saw. That's what's coming in now. Now that you let it go. Yeah, it's almost as if like spirit had to trick you into thinking. This is like, oh my God. Spirit had to trick you into thinking something wasn't a possibility in order for you to completely let go of all expectations, and more so like let go of control, because control could have been a thing that has been really hard for you. So it's almost like they kind of had to trick you into getting you into a place, because that's how they knew it was going to come through for you. So serendipity, fated moments, two people who are truly meant to be together will always find their way back to each other. What is meant for you will literally land in your lap. You won't even have to try. They will continue to show up in your life. So don't rush the process. Don't judge the process. Just observe, move, follow your intuition, and follow your gut. Okay? That's your message. Okay. If you selected 333, then this is your message. I feel like this kind of energy feels a lot more clearer. But I also feel like, as similar to the other reading, for some reason the heart still feels heavy. There's a heavy heart. And so for 333 specifically, I feel like there's just this need not to worry, force, rush how you move in 2025. There's almost like you need not worry what your path looks like right now, because no matter what you do, things are going to change, because you're in the specific timing that you needed to get to. The message keeps coming through. It's like you needed to get to this specific point in order to have what is coming your way. And so if you've been feeling this calling to, like, I don't know, maybe you're wanting more money, or you're wanting maybe a new job or a better job, and you've kind of been looking. You're trying not to be too stressed about it, but you've been looking, and it's almost like you're really open to it, but like the opportunity hasn't presented itself. It's like anytime a job comes up, you're like, oh, it doesn't work out, or it's not the right fit, or it's not the right one, or it doesn't kind of move anywhere. And so, what do we have? Justice, Knight of Swords. Yep, not being too impulsive right now. Nine of Swords energy is kind of like maybe feeling a bit confused or unsure about where you're headed or what you will be doing. I kind of just feel like actually there's a potential reason why none of the things that you have been walking towards have been working out. And I'm kind of getting the message right now that you might be facing in the wrong direction. And so Spirit is trying to pivot you to whatever is already coming your way. They're almost like, fuck, she's facing the wrong direction. Kind of like when the baby's in the wrong direction, they got to push it and force it into another direction in order for it to come out. This is that. So it's like you're facing in the wrong direction, but it's okay. They need you not to resist what is going to happen moving forward, because those are things that are going to lead to positive developments in your life. And it might actually mean that you're going down a completely different path. Like you're about to take a new direction. This could be a new career path. This could even just to be a chance that you're taking that is fucking giving you your Nine of Cups. That's just poking out of there, okay? Because it's like for you, you've tried everything under the sun. Like you've literally spent your blood, sweat, and tears doing everything and anything to make a buck, to survive, to live life, to pay bills. But kind of what I'm feeling is like this season of life is not what that is about. It is not about you doing things that you have to do just because you have to do them. This is different. This feels different. The energy feels differently. The pages to your book now feel like empty. They almost feel like blank, almost as if the future is currently unwritten and you're getting the chance to rewrite it. And so Nine of Cups, yeah, kind of to me feels like you're going to be creating something that is going to change your life. Something that you are creating is going to change your life. So yeah, it doesn't feel connected to whatever it is that you've been doing. So something opposite to that. Maybe this might be like running your own business, entrepreneurship, like learning a new skill and then that being the new path, following your curiosity, posting content, writing a book, starting a podcast, being on a podcast. I'm seeing a lot more collaboration, but I'm also seeing like there are people that are being positioned. There's people being positioned in your life in order for you to step onto the world's greatest stage, in order for you to step into an Ace of Swords, in order for you to step into your greatest moments of life, because they have not occurred yet. It's almost as if like there's this thing that's coming up where it's like I thought I reached my peak, or like the peak of what I was able to achieve for myself, but I feel like it's only just beginning now. For some reason, it's only just beginning now. And so maybe when you tried so hard in the past and it didn't work out, it was for a specific reason where maybe there needed to be more character building, or maybe Spirit had to lead you through different paths first. But it's like, now is the timing. Now of all times is when things become clearer. Ace of Swords with the Death and Rebirth on the back coming through. Yeah, and even so, it's like, I feel like Spirit wants you to take a different perspective, specifically like with how you've thought about things in the past and how they've come together and how they've unfolded. Like all the right things are going to happen this year. All the right people are going to find you. And I feel like these people that are being positioned, right? These people that are being positioned to lead you to this, maybe people that almost feel familiar to you, right? Almost like they've lived a past life. And that doesn't always mean they're going to be a lover. It doesn't always mean they're going to be a romantic partner. But it's like, you could have lived a past life with someone. They could have been your brother. They could have been your sister. They could have been your uncle, your cousin, your fucking neighbor. Someone who walked down the street and like you saw them. Like there could be some sort of connection to a past life with this person, and the only point in this part of your journey is that they give something about them makes you feel familiar, it makes you feel comfortable in what is happening in order to be open to where it's leading. So it's like these people that are coming in are being positioned specifically for you to get what you want, specifically to you, for you to follow your mission, for you to follow your purpose, for you to follow like your destiny. And here's the thing, it's like the thing that's coming through is like, for some reason it's like there's no reality where you don't get what you want, because whatever it is that you want to create, to live, to be a part of, also benefits others. It also benefits the world. So it's like you getting what you want was always a part of the blueprint. It was always part of like fate, your reality. It was always going to be part of it. You just didn't know the date and time, and you were never meant to. Like that, there's a whole aspect of like letting go of control that you had to shift through. And so, yeah, that's what's coming through. So it's like there is something that you are going to be creating that is going to change your whole world. And even before, because I don't feel like you're moving from rags to riches. I don't think that's the energy. I feel like it's more like you've accepted, you've made the best of your situation. It's not about the rags. It's like you're going from being grateful and humble and having what you have to having more than you know what to do with, more than you know what you're like have ever envisioned in your mind. It's like you're going from having something to having more. And I feel like for these people, it's like you're grateful to have a home, a bed, like food, like you're someone who is deeply in your own meditation, or just holding gratitude for the place you are in your life, because maybe being happy and living right has not always been a very easy thing for you, very easy thing that you've had. Maybe something that you have struggled with is like maybe in just like your mindset, your self-esteem, your confidence, who you are, your value as a person. But this is a new day, this is a new dawn, this is a new time. And though your experience has not always been the best, you know, things haven't always come as easily as you had hoped. And maybe there has been some disappointment mixed in with that. In this new day, in this new dawn, in this new age that you are moving into, we have the Queen of Wands. Your experience is going to be a story that you get to tell. Your experience, what you've come from, is going to be the blueprint for others to follow. So like I said before, it's like you're going to be creating something. It only takes one thing. You could have taken, this journey could have been 10 years, 5 years, 7 years, whoever the fuck. It only takes one thing for your life to change. And it may seem like an overnight thing to other people when they're just seeing you, recognizing you. But for you, this has been a lifelong journey that has finally led to a moment that feels so right in where you are. And so I'm thinking it like might be a business or something in that kind of realm, because I'm seeing like markets and just building something from the ground up, but it just moving really quickly, like escalating, jumping, scaling, getting noticed, getting recognized, like people coming in, offering you things, flying you out, someone's coming in, recognizing your skills, your gifts. You may not see your gifts as that big a thing, right? You see it, you're like, yeah, I can do that, like whatever. But it's like the world does, the world sees it, appreciates it, looks at it in wonder, like, oh my god, how do you do that? And you're just on the other side like, I really don't know. I don't know. Like, it's not that big a deal. Like, the way you see yourself in the world, the way the world sees yourself is like not in balance. It's not even on the same level. But there are people that are noticing you and the work that you are putting in, and the person that you are. It is noticed. It is acknowledged. And so what I was thinking before is like going from making like $100 off something into like 100,000. and then going from there. That's something specific. It's like going from receiving $100 to like $100,000. So finances, abundance, wealth. This is going to be like an epic moment, epic year. Something about it just feels like every year that you've been working, where you like, you could have been the person like at the beginning of the year where you're like, this is going to be the best year of my life, and then you get to the end of the year and you're like, this is the worst year of my life. This fucking sucked. Then you know this reading is for you. Okay, this is the sign. These are the signs. It makes it all worth it. So Chariot with the Ace of Cups, the Hierophant is Taurus energy. We have the Queen of Wands and Justice card. There's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in your journey. A lot of these blood, sweat, and tears haven't gotten you a lot of tangible results in your life. It may have changed you mentally. It may have built your character. It may have moved you through different situations. It may have seen you welcome and embrace new people, new connections that, again, might not even be a part of your life now. But I feel like there will be blood, sweat, and tears, but they're just blood, sweat, and tears they're willingly wanting to release because of what comes with it, because of what you receive. It's like this blood, sweat, and tears is like around something that gives back to you so much more than was ever taken. And so it's something that you are willingly going into, knowing that every part of the journey you're loving, you're actually choosing it because of how you feel, because of how right it is. We have the Justice, and we also have the Queen of Wands energy as well. So you are powerful, and it's like I said, I think I said this in the other reading, but sometimes enough time has to pass for something to shift. Sometimes after enough time has passed, something can occur, something can happen. And so when something has run its course, it's like you'll never have those experiences again. They'll never show up again. When something is truly done, you'll never see it. It'll just be gone. And so it's like, now that whatever that timeline is has been exposed, has been closed off, has been like signed, sealed, and delivered to someone else now, this is where more beautiful things can occur because of where you are mentally in your life and what you're now ready for. There's so much expansion, there's so much magic, but I also feel like there's so much life. There's so much life that you're going to be living this year. There's so much. Oh my God, I even had like deja vu just then. Holy shit. I got like deja vu. So yeah, there's so much life that you're going to be living, but it's almost going to feel so familiar because it's almost as if you've lived it before. You've seen it before. You've experienced it before. It almost feels kind of like you're beginning to live a life that in your like past 12, 24, 30, 50, whatever, like years, right? Never encountered it, never happened, but it's almost like something about this new cycle is kind of familiar in a way that you've lived this experience before, and it could have been in a past life, and it's almost like all these tests have accumulated for you to be here in this moment and be here right home. You like be here in this moment where you've arrived home. You've arrived home. Something else that is coming up is something like some of you might be doing some sort of like, I don't know if this is going to be anything, but it's something to do with like going to a place that is very healing. You're going to be going to a place that is very, very healing, very rejuvenating. It's almost like it gives back to your soul when you're in that environment. This could be connected to things that have to do with wellness, meditation, healing, yoga, I don't know, something in that realm of wellness. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, and it's kind of going to feel like Six of Pentacles, kind of going to feel like everything that begins to come to fruition this year for you almost kind of feels like something that you just fall into. You're not really searching too far, and that's why I feel like at the beginning it's like you're facing the wrong way right now, but it's almost as if spirit is going to change that. You just need to not resist the path and where it's flowing. And so if you're like stuck in a place right now, or like that job isn't coming through, it's like just stick with what's happening. Things are going to slowly change. You pivot with those changes, because it's like, yeah, it's kind of like you're going to fall into things and you're going to be like, how the fuck did this happen? Suddenly I'm on a plane, I'm flying somewhere, I'm like, what the fuck? Last week I was like stressing out about this and now I'm here. So it's kind of going to be like, new year, new chapter, ease, flow, simplicity, but also kind of like every ounce of like your journey is going to be a reminder that miracles exist, that miracles are real, that you are proof of that. And I feel like because you are proof of that, you're going to want to share that with the world. You're going to want to share that even more than you already do. You might already be a very positive person, or someone who is into spirituality or health or well-being. It might be something that you already do, but I feel like the things that open up for you this year are going to make you want to do it even more, are going to make you want to share that even more with the world, so that they can also find there, so that they can also be ready for when their life changes or when that thing hits them. But yeah, this is the journey. Eight of Wands energy. There's a lot of fast moving energy that's coming towards you. Notice how I said that, fast moving energy that's coming towards you. You're not moving faster to get towards them or this. It's coming to you. This is a year where life is simpler. Simpler and fucking epic. I never say that, but like epic transformation, epic abundance, epic wealth, epic opportunities. Oh, such variety, such color. If you've been living in black and white or even grey, or it's kind of been like dog days for the last like fucking 6-7 years, the color's coming back, babe. All of the colors coming back. Every single color is coming back to your life. It's being lit up. It's being lit up like a house on fucking Christmas. Your life is being illuminated, and you don't have to do anything because you've already done it. So breathe easy, okay? Don't go into this year fucking running. Chill the fuck out. Relax, okay? Breathe, get your sleep, rejuvenate, do whatever you need to do. But most importantly, listen to your gut. Listen to your gut and what it's telling you to do. My gut is telling me that I need to stop recording this because we're done. Message received. Abundance is here. Thriving era has already occurred, is already beginning. I love y'all. I'll see you in the next reading.